Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Rolling Through Life. My name is Wanda, and it is chat night. I'm going to do a few errands, or not errands, but projects I have to get done. I hope everybody's doing fine. We're going to sit here and wait and see how many people show up. Don't forget to hit that like button when you come in. I appreciate it very much. I have been working on a video. Hopefully it's done within the next couple weeks. Do a lot of editing and deciding what to put in it and what not too. So yeah, that's been, I would edit something out, then decide, well, it can go back in. And then I leave something in, I better take that out. So it's one of those types of videos that I'm trying to muddle my way through when I could stay awake. So, but right now I am trying, when I hey Gail, how are you? When I got these plastic canvases, I opened them up to make sure I had all the supplies, but there was no way to close them back up. So I am closing them back up in these 2.5 gallon bags from Dollar Tree. I was gonna get them at the grocery store, but for once, the grocery store proved they're a lot more expensive. So, yeah, I know. And I think it's through Wednesday and Thursday, and I got to go out in that crap Thursday. Hey, Laura, how are you? So, see, it fits just right for my plastic canvases. So, that way I don't lose anything, and I have the instructions and everything in one place. But I got another box here I'm going to go through while I'm on live, because it seems that, oh, I hear you, Laura. It seems that if I don't do something while I'm online, nothing gets done, because I'm asleep. The hell is this? How in the hell did a washcloth get in my kit? See, this is why I need them in a Ziploc bag. That way nothing can find its way in there. It's a clean cloth. I have no clue. Have no clue. Hey, Jenny, how are you? I had my therapy today. We're working on stamina, how long I can stand. He wants to get me a different walker. I have a rollator right now, but he wants to get me the one with wheels in the front and the steady ones in the back, so that way it doesn't get away from me, which makes a lot of sense. I'll still keep my rollator for when I do get better, but hey, Diana, how are you doing, sweetie? But I got to find a way to store this stuff, because I ain't got no room in this apartment to store all my medical devices. And it just seems like more and more is coming into my life, whether I like it or not. So, if I want to live to see at least my 2 oldest ones graduate, I have to do what I can do. Even though prognosis doesn't look very good, but I'm going to fight. Oh, don't get me wrong. Some days I want to give up, but most of the time I make all my doctor appointments and do what I'm supposed to do. And I lost the needle to this kit. It's all right. I got big tapestry needles. But yeah, that's what my life's been like the past week. I could get this stuff upside down so I can pull the right one out when I need it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the way you store plastic canvas kits when you're stupid enough to open them when you get them. Oh, I was so excited to get them, I had to open all of them. Hey, Rhonda, how are you? So now I can put them in a bin and not worry about pieces getting lost, which is a good thing. Oops. Let me get my other one here. Now I got to go down to Dollar Tree and get some more bags because I also use them. These bags are great to go with my ice machine. It stores almost like 4, almost 5 pounds of ice. And it can take a beating when I throw it against the refrigerator to bust it out open. Or bust open the ice, not the bag. So I gotta get more. I use them maybe for a week before I have to replace it. Maybe 2 sometimes. So, which isn't too bad. Hey, Courtney, how are you? Hey, college. My back is killing me. I am on week 2 to where now I have to watch what I eat. Because if I don't, I get sick. Can't eat nothing too heavy. Like my neighbor, she made bacons and fried taters tonight, and I couldn't have any. Because, you know, that sits right on the stomach. I'm doing good, Courtney. I'm hanging in there. Dealing with life. So you guys tell me about your week. What were you working on? How life's been? Any new channels out there I need to discover? By the way, I'm going to do a shout out list because I have discovered some new channels that I think are excellent. And they're not the same old that keeps getting advertised, you know. Yarn dyers and stuff. These are actual crocheters with really nice projects. Not that there's nothing wrong with dyers. It's like they get more shout outs than people that just crochet. So I want to get some crocheters out there with some good patterns. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that you didn't get that one, Jenny. This one is a wall hanging. You get divorced in February. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Courtney. What's excellent like yours? I lost track of what I said. How are you a non-resident? You're a resident of Pennsylvania, right? I'm going to keep my opinion to myself. That always gets me in trouble. You're on the lease, but don't live there. Oh, I get you. I get you. Well, I hope you find something quickly because you only got what? Like 23 days? I don't know. I kind of hate to say it, but I'm sure it was, Courtney. Hate to say it, you may have to adopt out 2 cats and go the other route as an emergency. And I know that's tough to do because I've done it. But if you don't have shelter, they don't have shelter. Unfortunately. I'm proud of myself. I thought of these bags. I'm like, what the hell am I going to store this stuff in? Where it's not going to wind up all over the floor. And they fit perfect in these bags. Ta-da! I really love this wall hanging. I'm going to do that by next Christmas. Well, not December. A year from September, December. Oh, I am so sorry, Jenny. That's fine, Courtney. I understand. Damn. I hope you find something quickly, honey. I normally start at 8 and I go for 2 hours if I'm feeling well enough. College, how could you not know that, dude? I've been doing Tuesdays at 8 for 6 years at least. Now I have veered off on sick days, like I'll do Friday at 6, but Tuesdays are 8. Well, that's good, Jenny. Hope you find something. I really do. Okay, we all have those. You got that right, Gail. Every Tuesday. When the crochet community was doing their rotations, mine was blocked out for a long time. Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. Now I'm sure someone else took that spot because I'm really not in the community anymore, but that's okay. I got my own little community right here. Had to cut all my nails off. But the good thing is, when one time I poked a tapestry needle down into my nail and it would never heal right. But for some reason, as long as I don't cut it too close, it seems to be growing out now. It seems to be healing, which I'm thrilled. At least one part of my life's going okay. So, what's everybody going to do for Mother's Day? Me, I'm staying home. Get some more of this work done. I got to go down tomorrow afternoon and pay on my P.O. box. I decided to give it one more year. Because I love receiving letters and cards from you guys. And if the mail doesn't pick up enough, I'm going to have to cancel it, unfortunately. I hope so too, Rhonda. Yeah, that ain't going to happen, college. No way. I hear that. You're a cat mom. They ought to buy you some treats. And my Clorox wipes. In the bathroom, of course. That's true. That's true. Okay, Rhonda. I feel like a pregnant old lady. Guys, we're only 20 minutes in. You've got to help me with chat. Talk to me. I don't even know if I get anything planned for my birthday. I mean, I got my therapist and everybody coming over that Thursday. So I'm pretty much stuck in the house. Oh shit, I gotta call for my transportation tomorrow. Yeah, it's hard to eat and chat at the same time. So I did my bedroom. Well, enough of it for someone to get in there and change the legs on my bed. I took out 4 bags of crap that I'm never going to use again. And like, I had empty boxes in there. I didn't know I had empty boxes in there. I had to actually, one of them big old gray utility carts you see in companies or some mail rooms have them to deliver mail to offices. I had to get one of those to take everything out. It's like, holy crap. And I still got stuff to sort through. Hey, Amy, how are you? And then I took like a box of stuff that was still good, took it down to the community room. I'll give that 5 days, and that's going into the dumpster. I do not have no inclination of donating Salvation Army or Goodwill. We don't have any community based thrift stores, so I'm just going to dump it. Sure, Gail. Come on. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Amy. Actually, it looks more chaotic than it actually is. Once I get, like, there's a bin of pens and there's a couple of jars filled with craft stuff that I'm just going to get rid of. It's not even yarn related, so it looks worse than it is. And right behind me here is projects for the most part. I guess I could, but once I get it downstairs, I don't want it brought back in my apartment because it'll wind up staying. I'll get too busy to post it. That's what I'm doing. But the bedroom was the most important thing right now because I have someone coming over putting the shorter legs on my bed and then building my bookcase for me. So that had to get done first. I was going to go ahead and put the bookcase right here, but I've nicked this one so bad that I don't want to put this new one up right there. I don't want to damage it because it's a good quality piece of furniture. But this shelf here, I got to get done. But I got beside me almost done, like on the floor, where everything falls down off the desk. It's almost picked up. Like you said, it's one thing at a time. But I have to do it in between sleeping and getting sick and having energy. And my age, she puts things away as I go through stuff, but she doesn't want to get in the boxes and accidentally throw something away that I want. And I get it. I totally get it. Welcome back, Rhonda. So, and I don't want her throwing something away I need. or could use. Trying to figure out how to get that chair away from that pile without causing an avalanche. To put this box on so I can reach it. Decisions, I'm telling you. So, yeah, I gotta go to Dollar Tree in the morning and get some more Ziploc bags. And I found a bag that came with some pillows I bought, big enough to put all my white yarn in. So that way the smoke don't get to it so bad. So I got to get those off the top shelf and get them into a bag. Excuse me. What else? So is anybody doing any crochet alongs out there? I know Bag O' Day just finished one up, I believe. And I think Jade is finishing up a wall hanging. And I think Dana Wonderlust is doing a Christmas Granny Square swap. I mean, yeah, she could, but then I think the house would be more chaotic than it is now. I would have boxes all over the place and couldn't roll through the house. Me neither, Diana. But it's got to get done. I'm not going minimalist, but I am paring down what I have. I have way too much. You know, I always hear people say, can never have enough too much yarn. Yeah, you can. Where it overwhelms every closet, under the bed, totes, shelves. Yeah. I just can't deal with it anymore. And there for a long time I was buying it, but unless new colors come out, how many times do you want to see Big Twist? You know, that I bought. But I am going to that one site, I think it's called Flower Puff Yarn. I think that's what Crystal said. They have beautiful yarn. And I'm thinking about getting one or two skeins of that. It's like 1,500 yards for $14, which isn't bad. Not a bad price. And it's a continuous, you know what I'm saying? You know how I hate, how can I put it? When you're going through like mandala and you got a flow going, and then you got to get another cake, and if the center doesn't match up where you're ending, you have to wind that up to get to the color you need. Use that and then use what was inside. For bigger projects, I think those would be great. Puff flower. Thank you, Diana. It's a good idea, Jenny. That way when you find a place, you can skedaddle as quickly as possible. I don't know. I'm having a hard time finding a place in Kenton or Columbus. So what I might do is just move here in Mansfield again. There's a place on the other side of town that opened up 1 and 2 bedroom for the disabled. And they're just finishing building it, and they're still looking for people to rent. So, and I think the rent is average like here, but I have to go check and see first. Oh, I know, Diana. And they're gorgeous. You know what? They would make the perfect crib size blanket for a baby. For like a toddler blanket. Perfect size. I do want to get a couple of skeins of those. It's $14 though. Once I pared it down to how much I get in Big Twist, it equals about the same price per yard. It's a few cents more, but not much. You're just getting it all in one big scheme, which I like. And I think a lot of it's 3-weight, which I love working with 3-weight. And the judges like it too. They like 3-weight better than 4 on most projects. Not all, but most. Okay, guys. I'm going to go tackle this chair. If you hear an avalanche, send out the rescue dogs. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I do have like a bunch of sewing accessories that was given to me by a neighbor because she knew I crafted. I'm thinking about putting that on Facebook Marketplace for free. All right, slide this on over. And there we go. That wasn't too bad. Now to get myself resituated. Hey Lisa, how are you? Yeah. Yep. Now, I like this chair because it's larger. And not making fun of my daughter, I'm not. But it's a church chair and it will hold her. So I don't want to get rid of it, but I really don't have room for it either. No, what's going on with Bag of Day no filter? Hey Joe, how are you doing, hon? And I forgot to grab the trash bags in the bedroom. Damn it. All right, I'll just do the best I can. And by the way, I don't store my trash bags in the bedroom. I was cleaning the bedroom. That's why they're in there. Now, I haven't checked on for a while on Bag of Day. Like I said, I've been pretty busy. Oh man, my aide picked up my scripts today on her way in. And here I am tearing up the bag. First thing I do is I tear up the instructions and my name and all that crap. Well, I took one tear into it and I seen a different name. They put someone else's pills in my bag. So I had to have her run over and turn those back in. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, no. I know, right, Gail? Because I just wind up tearing the paper up. But at least I saved the name and the script number that she took those with her. You know what? Usually, I just open and dump into my box my pills. I actually looked at the name this time. I don't normally do that, but I will from now on. That's true, Jenny. Very true. Oh yeah, Gail. She was during her million subscriber live. She was, and she seems to be handling it okay. Now we know behind the scenes is probably a whole different story. Probably taking more security measures, whatever. Because I know she's protecting her family. But you knew she was mad because Bago Day does not use that language. And so we knew something was wrong. And she came back on, told everybody she was fine, and she hasn't mentioned it since. But she's been still putting out the videos. I know she took a week off, but these are like videos she's already had filmed. So, yeah, being swatted is not fun. Your sense of security is gone. And these people think it's funny, but people are getting killed that way. Ooh, a brand new bag. I can always replace it from Dollar Tree. Don't need to keep it. It's my glue board. Yeah, it got when it was done to me, it got to me a little bit. Yeah, it's just not fun. Actually, if I could have gotten a hold of the person, it would definitely not been fun for him. Ooh, look what I found. I think a subscriber sent this to me. Let's see. I'm gonna have to put that on the wall behind me. Crochet friends are the best friends. Yeah, she did live last night. Yeah. She's healing. It just takes time. I mean, I know when my son was about 13 or 14, he was stupid enough to show his best friend lack of security in one of the bedroom windows. I've tried to get maintenance to fix. Well, we were robbed, and the way I knew was my bedroom was pilfered through and my camera was gone. So I called the cops, and I said the boy upstairs took it, because Michael then confessed that he told him how to get in the house. Michael, he was not comfortable at my house for a good 6 months. His security was, shaken. And I said, that's how it feels. If you ever break into someone's house, that's how it feels. Yeah, exactly, Jenny. Yeah. So, that video made me some money back in, about 4 or 5 years ago. I got a lot of hits on that video. Yeah, but people don't think of their actions, what it causes that someone else's mental health. Yeah, Lisa, it was horrible. Oh, I know who did it. And the FBI know who did it. But unfortunately, it was done before all these swatting laws came into effect. Now, with Ohio, it is a prison term. And if it's interstate, it's a federal offense now. Or not interstate. So they're getting laws on the books, which is good. But for my case, the FBI has it. It's just, I don't see nothing going to be done with it because it was before any laws were passed. It was relatively new at the time. But I've had to tell the pizza places around me that the only way they have it on my files, the only way they're to accept a order from me is through my credit card, debit card. And, no pay cash on delivery, because people have pizzas delivered and stuff. And where it's delivered is never ordered from. So I try to take precaution, and I did change my number to an unlisted number. It's hard to swat when you don't have the person's phone number. But yeah, it's things we learn as we're on the internet, to, especially if we have a profile that's public, to protect ourselves. And just learning comes from the experiences. But yeah, we're never too old to learn, are we? We always learn something new. I can almost guarantee every one of these books or pamphlets and shit need to be thrown out. Not that. Not that. These are my brother machine books. I don't know why they're not filed away. But they will be tonight. Yeah, I wouldn't let her in the house, but to eat. And honestly, it's summer. Put some food out on the porch. Or it's spring. It's not getting that cold for her not to stay outside now. Maybe she'll find another home when she's not welcome back inside at all. Well, they got to take it back, and it's a loss for the company. Um, so, yeah, it's a shame. They're not screwing me over; they're screwing the company over. I just think all that's childish. I would have done that in middle school. I think it's people that's never really grown up, don't have friends, and they just don't have any social skills. But the internet did that to us, where we don't have any social skills. Oh, there's that card. Well, I'll be damned. I wonder when it... Huh. What year is this for? So is anyone in here still working on the Sophie's blanket? I know I am. Trying to do a row a day. Finally got my wrist to quit hurting. So I had it in a brace for a week and seemed to do the trick. I think this thing's like 2-3 years old, maybe. I don't think it's any good anymore. I'll cut it up. Oh, okay, good, Gail. Awesome. Yeah, I'm still working on mine. Still taking pictures after every part. And then when I'm done, I'll put all those up. It's just getting sick, really. I mean, I've been sick for 2.5 years, but it's really taken a hit on me since the middle of last year. You'll get it out, Jenny. I know, I'm working on that shawl. That reminds me, Rhonda, bring over that shawl tomorrow and we'll work on that row. I'm looking for a different, well, I was going to, okay, tell me if this is a good idea. They have a category for a child's hat and an adult hat. For the child's hat, there's a pattern out there for Laura Ingalls hat, scarf, combination. Should I look for something else, or do you think that might pass? Because it's really cute, and I have no one to give it to, except put it in the fair. I don't even think my youngest granddaughter would wear it. But I'm sure you guys remember it's like the pilot where it looks like a bonnet, but then it's got like a half scarf attached to each side. Make something else? Okay. Well, I don't see any patterns I'm particularly enjoying right now. I mean, for the men's, yes. I have it bookmarked. It looks like a man's hat, which I'm going to make it to match my son's scarf that I made him. The stitch is very male or very masculine, so I want to try that one. But the child's is, it's okay, Gail. I guess I was thinking about it because the 50th year anniversary is this year and everybody's raving about it. I think that's why it came to mind to do. Why am I using my yarn scissors on plastic? Please tell me why I did that. Because I'm an idiot. I was going to do a cardigan because I think you can do one adult garment. I just don't think I won't have time. I still have to find some cute bookmarks. So, what else can we talk about? Still got an hour. Oh, my back is killing me. I'm doing good, Susan. How are you doing, hon? Remember, girls, when you were pregnant and you're towards late term, your whole back hurt, not just the bottom. Oh my God. That's the way my back's acting today. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Susan. It's like, it wants to play hell with me. Oh, okay. I have to look into that. Yeah, it's really getting to me, Susan. Today it is. Yesterday I could bend over. Well, I had to bend over sideways to get what I wanted off the floor, but I could bend over. Today, yeah, it was a no-go. I've been using my reacher all the time. I'm going to have to go through Bag of Days catalog because I've got the USB drive or thingamadob of when she first sold them. So I need to figure out where the last one is and see if she's got a set from like the second half or the set, where she ended to now. Because I like keeping her stuff on file because I make one or two of her items every year and I always win first place. Always. Well, not always. Not the last year I entered because it was a crooked game. But the other times, yes. I still can't get over that. A crooked judge in a crochet competition. I'm good, Helen. How are you? It's like, how petty can you get? And I know he's won tons of ribbons in the past. Is he really that old where he has to have a mass fortune of ribbons? It just don't make sense. Yeah, I like the thumb drive. Yeah, because I could just plug it in and it doesn't take any room up on my computer. Someone says she's selling like over on Etsy, like her whole thing. So I need to get over there and check that out. Oh, I got Kimberly's book. I forgot I had that. It's a cute children's book. I miss her. She always brought light into my world. Oh, well, congratulations to her. And I got to find a nice baby set that I have to do. Well, no, wait. Let's put it this way. I have to decide on a baby set. I picked two patterns out I really like. I'm not sure which one to make. What is this? I guess it don't matter. It's from 2019. I'm really bad at paperwork, guys. This I have to go through. This is 3 weeks that was in my mailbox. I pulled it out the other day, maybe last week, and I still have to go through them. I am really, really bad at that. Damn it. I pulled them out and I can't get it back into where it was. That sounds like a man's problem, but still, that's the way it is. I try to do everything online, but it doesn't happen. I mean, they even still send me, like, I get mail order on some of my medications, and they send me the receipt, and they expect me, the forgetful one, to sign that receipt, put it in an envelope, and put it back in the mailbox. So by the end of 9-month period, they're sending me electronically 3 receipts to sign. Why didn't you do that in the first place? It would have solved a lot of issues. Oh, okay. No problem. Now, this might be a suggestion for you, Jenny, and I don't know how situations are there, but it's a suggestion. A lot of elderly people will allow a couple to move into like a section, like a mother-in-law suite, in exchange for like mowing the lawn. You know, some rent, of course, but mowing the lawn, doing small things around the house that they can't do any longer. You might want to check that out. At least that'll give you a place to go in the immediate future. And then you can look for something else down the road. Just a thought. Yeah, I do too, Diana. Everything is done online. And why these hospitals and everything think paperwork is still necessary. They give me my they want to print out my end of visit papers. I'm like, I don't want them. It's posted on my calendar when my next visit is. The notes are in the other tab. I don't need the paper. I'll just take it home, put it aside, and then 2 years down the line, I'll just rip it up. I mean, it's just senseless. So I don't know if I'm going to do a birthday thing this year or not, but if I do, it will be hold on. It'll be on the 21st, 2 weeks from today. But I don't know if I'm going to do anything. We'll see. Maybe we'll do another 50s rock night, you know. It'll have to be taken down, but maybe I'll turn on Miss A over here, play some 50s music. I think, see, I wish I had Thursday to myself, because I had forgotten Thursdays is my day for physical therapy and all that crap. I would love to go. I think it's Willard, Ohio. I think they have a diner that's been open since the 50s, still serve 50s type foods, play 50s music. I would love to go to that place. I think it's in Willard. You know, that's me. You guys know that. That's me. That would totally make my birthday. But it looks like I got everything scheduled on Thursday, unless I can cancel everybody. I'll talk to my aide, see if she can afford 3 hours out of her paycheck and just maybe take a ride down there. Don't care if I go by myself. I would enjoy it anyways. And I would definitely record it for you guys. There's my screwdriver. I don't have Venmo, honey. I only have PayPal. But thanks anyway, sweetie. Yeah, I just got PayPal. Mother's Day, I am just going to stay home. I don't have a church anymore. I'm sure my kids are celebrating with their in-laws. So I'm just going to stay home. Because I haven't heard nothing from them, so that's what I think. Oh, there's another little bag. I've been looking for one. Oh. Just empty the contents. Rhonda, do you have any need for popsicle sticks? Before I dump them in the garbage? Yeah, it seems like, the older you get, the less any type of holiday is supposed to mean. So, yeah, I want to throw them away if Rhonda don't want them. Not that you know of. Okay. I'm throwing a bunch of stuff away, Harold. Lots of stuff that does not belong in my house anymore. I think this is the folder I've been looking for. Yep, it's got my birth certificate and everything in it. I knew I had that sumbitch somewhere. I have to empty it out and put it in my files. Oh. All right, here they go. In the garbage. I think this is the cutest case. And I love these cases for small things. I use them for hooks and, stuff. And then I use them to, just corral small items. That's when I used to get the Ipsy bags. But now I just don't get those. I don't know if I got her address on file. Better keep that. I am definitely doing Christmas cards this year. So have like 7 boxes of cards. I just don't want to throw them away, so definitely am going to use those to send out this year. Yeah, well, and a lot of it is people just don't have the money for it this year. Well, that's not a bad price. I went into Goodwill on this side of town, or in Mansfield. There was a pair of tennis shoes on the rack for $99. I'm like, it's crazy the money they're wanting. And I mean, I could say these are expensive shoes, but they didn't have behind glass, so they couldn't have been that valuable. And half the time I went through, the cheap clothing was nothing but rags. And the stuff that you could wear, I could go to Walmart and get probably $2 cheaper. Well, if you want, not at Goodwill, it's not cheap. Ipsy is a company that sends you like a sample products of different makeup. I was in that for about a year, then I stopped ordering it. And slowly but surely, all that makeup's been passed on to my granddaughter that was never used. Um, but they always sent it in a little cosmetic bag. Now I think their price is, it used to be $10, now it's $15 a month. I mean, I guess it's cheap compared to other stuff, but I really don't wear makeup, so that's true. Yeah, it was in Goodwill. No, their clothing is. I went in there to find a good pot, probably like a 5-quart pot, and they wanted like $7, and it was the ones that had scratch marks on it and shit. No. Exactly, Helen. Add a couple more dollars to something, you can get something new. And sometimes it's even cheaper, like the t-shirts. They're wanting $6.99, $7.99. You can go over to Walmart and get them for $5. And they're the same brand that Walmart sells. So it's not like you're getting an inferior product at Walmart or a different product. It's the same product. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed the box openings, but I stopped all my subscription plans. I stopped them maybe 2 years ago because half the time I get stuff that I would never do or want. Oh, I know you can, Harold. I know. Well, ladies, I'm almost through with one. Hey, Rhonda, did I give you a bunch of everyday yarn? Because I found another ball here. If I didn't, let me know because I might still have this. So that's the problem. It could be in my other tote in my bedroom. I don't know. And I don't want to get rid of something that I've already got 6 skeins of that I could make a really good project with. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll put it in that tote until I can go through it. Who's this from? Ah. I'm not going to, Harold. I know exactly where it's at. Ladies, I'm almost done with that box. This one was sitting underneath my kitchen counter for like 4 months. There's another one that's been under there for years. I gotta get through. And I'll probably only keep 1 or 2 things out of it. Because if I haven't needed it now, I won't need it. I love seeing these old letters that you guys send me. Yeah, don't they, Harold? Yeah, there is here too, Jenny. Yeah, we have a real big problem with that stuff here. That's from up here. Guess I could always use one of those. That's another thing I have to go through is I got to go through all my cords. If they don't match up with something, get rid of it. I have so many cords sitting in a bag, don't know what they go to. The only thing I would probably keep is like an extra HDMI or something, but other than that, nah. Don't need it. Oh, nice, Helen. I used to do grab bags myself. I don't like the surprise. But that's me. I mean, a lot of people enjoy the grab bags. But every time I've gotten a grab bag, there's like 1 or 2 skeins in there I can't stand. So I wind up giving it away. What's legal? Yeah, here in Ohio, I think they're voting on it in November for recreational. In USB. Coax on the stereo. Yeah, right. I know I have a converter on my monitor. It's so old that the last computer I bought, I couldn't plug it into my computer, the monitor, and I really didn't want to spend a fortune on the monitor. So I had to get a converter. This monitor is probably 7 or 8 years old, maybe older. And it came secondhand. Yeah, I think they make them now where they only last as long as the product is under warranty, in my opinion. The next phone I get, it has to be one that you can hook to a wireless charger instead of having to plug it in all the time. Because stupid me got one that you have to plug it in. Brought it home and it wouldn't charge. I was like, ah, piss. It might have, because I read a story that they're vamping up for the beginning of the sales. So maybe it starts sales in July or something, June or July. I don't know. But I know it's close. I just wish there was a way they could test if someone's driving high. There has to be, like with alcohol, you got the breathalyzer. There's got to be a way they can do on the side of the road test. Awesome, Helen. Yeah, I mean, like I said, grab bags are some people's thing. You know, I ain't knocking them. Absolutely not. If you enjoy it, do it. I mean, I'm not putting anyone down for what they buy. It's none of my business. No, it's not Harold because it won't charge up without the case on. I went into Verizon after I bought it and they put it on their wireless. It's not wireless. That might be a good option for you, Jenny. They can be. Well, maybe when you come to Ohio, we can figure that out. We might have to send mine in anyways. It's not holding charge very well, and it's overheating. And I ain't doing nothing with the phone no more. I screwed up the last time. I'll wait till you get here. You still won't tell me how bad I screwed up, but I know I screwed up. That's true, Jenny. Yeah, it's still illegal federally. Hey, Muffin, how are you doing, honey? Oh, well, that's a good thing, Harold. I'm just afraid to be out on the road when this passes. And I know they're out there now, but I think it'd be more of a problem when they start selling it. The year mark is, I think, October. Oh, good, Muffin. I'm glad to hear that. I know we're supposed to get storms for the next couple of days. Okay, Harold. Yeah, because I know it's a 3-year lease. I do know that part. But it should not be going hot and not holding charge in under a year. Right. Yeah, I remember when you started coming in here, you were really sick. Take it to Ontario. Well, maybe we can do that when you get here. Because they're the ones that got me into that deal and I screwed up. I don't trust any of them anymore. I don't like signing contracts or any of that shit. Because it seems like the older I get, the stupider I get. Someone almost had me convinced to change my insurance today. And at the end, I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think I'm just fine. Okay, Harold. That's good. Yeah, they prey on people over 55 that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And I find myself in that same boat. But then I keep thinking, for some reason, towards the end, luckily I didn't give him my social security number and nothing like that, but towards the end I started adding up all these benefits he was telling me. I got better benefits on my own. I don't need to fall in some kind of trap like that. People out there just trying to prey on us. It sure is, Harold. Tastes good. But yeah, that's the way things have been going for a while. I think it's. I was going to sign up for AARP, but I think I'm going to go with the route of AMAC. Found out AARP donates to the Democratic Party. So, just checking into AMAC. And they get their benefits are just as comparable. So okay, I'll tell you what. You guys tell me what you would like me to crochet something small, because remember, I'm in my second week of my stomach, so I sleep a lot. Something small that I have to have done by next Monday. Scarf, hat, I don't know what else is small. Bookmarks, pot holders, whatever. Something small. And the one that gets the most votes is what I will do. So go. It will be, Gail. It will be. Hedgehog. I don't want to bring him out of hiding. What is that too? And I know I promised Rhonda one, but if anybody else, I have 3 extra besides the one for Rhonda. Diamond paintings that I want to get rid of. If you pay the shipping, which it shouldn't be that much, I'm willing to send them to you. Because I really just don't want to throw them away. Where's that dragon? He's in the closet. Crochet a bumblebee. There you go. Let me write that down. Oh. Where's my pen? My pen. Out of all the pens I have, it's this one that I always reach for. So I don't think I need to buy any more pens in the near future. All right, a bumblebee. Hello, Bradley. PK. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Thank you. Being kind. So far, we got a bumblebee. Come on, guys. What would you like me to do? Just something I can show on here and we could talk about the pattern I pick out, or, you know, maybe a new artist that nobody's heard of. Good God Almighty, that's from 2019. Jenny, you're crazy. Yeah, I guess the hedgehog did. That has been frogged, Laura. The church closed down. The program's not going on anymore. And I got so many other projects to do. It got frogged. I know you're disappointed, but there's only so much I can do. A dress for the mannequin? Well, I got a dress in my closet if I can get to my closet for the mannequin. Well, for this hedgehog, I have a little special thing I want to do to it. But you guys will have to wait and see. But I do have another Afghan going. It's for a birthday gift. Love our fire department, but yeah. Every time I started working on it, I just got depressed. My church is gone. It just wasn't worth dragging it out all the time. And you know the thing is, if a crochet item is depressing you, it's not worth making. Kristen Durst, vampire. Find me a pattern, email it to me, and I'll look at it. Oh, cool, Helen. A collecting apron. You know, those might do well. And I might make one in crochet, but I bet you those would do well out of material. I don't know if I have enough cotton for that though. I don't know. I could probably use the Alara because that's got cotton with acrylic in it. I need to use that up. One of those hats for the fair. Okay. And okay. Then I got to work on my blanket a little bit more, and then I have to work on my shawl. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Helen. You know, like if I took pre-made ones to a vendor show, took my machine with me, and like on the top or whatever, put like their farm's name or their family name, you know, like chicken farm or whatever they want written. They could pay for it, pick it up within 30 minutes. Yeah, I definitely want to do that gentleman's hat. And I think I got one more skein of the gray tweed that I use for my son's scarf. Puff flower. It's really pretty yarn. Real pretty. I think I might get me a skein or two of that because every color they have is gorgeous. And there was one out there, Bago Day was raving on his dyeing skills. what is it? Something beanie. Jimmy Beans. He has some nice product too, but a little bit out of my price range. But one of his products gave me an idea, and I've been trying to find what I need to make that idea come to life. But I got to figure out how to do that. I need someone that can do metal work. I got hair all over me. I've been using bar shampoo, and my hair's not falling out as bad as it was. It seems to be getting a little healthier. Once it gets more noticeable, I'll go get a haircut and get all the breakage cut off. But I was losing my hair like crazy. Well, look at my hairline. It's horrible. And with someone on camera, but yeah, it's like all natural. We got it. Me and Heidi picked some up. We got it in Amish country while my brother was outside waiting for a tornado to come through. I got the doofiest brothers. Love them, but they're doofy. Thanks, college. It's getting longer, but most of that's broke dead ends. So, that looks horrible. And now I'm not dyeing it anymore. I'm just letting it go gray. Who knows? I might look decent in gray. Who knows? I'm just tired of fighting it. I'm going to be 60 years old. At least I wasn't rocking gray hair at 30. So I'm happy about that. So I got the bumblebee, the hedgehog, egg collecting apron, and hat for fair. I might be able to pump out one or two of these. So no one's interested in the diamond paintings. Okay, Rhonda, it looks like you get 4 new diamond paintings. I will pack those up tonight and send them on the way tomorrow. Get them out of my room. I gotta hang this up. Well, guys, I only got a few more things left in this box that have to be pitched. I just don't want them on camera. Yeah, so you ain't got to buy any. I got you 4 of them. And I'll make sure you have all the gear to go with it. Because Lord knows, I have enough of the wax and the bolts and the pins. I'm throwing them out as I come across them. I got a basic kit that's in like a mesh plastic bag. It's all I need. And of course, my tier rack when I'm diamond painting. That's it. You're welcome. Put them in that nice she shed. Well, if she goes through them and she finds one she don't want, I'll let you know. Yeah, I am, Susan. Well, I'm trying to find another place to live, and I just have too much stuff. Plus, I'm just getting ready, getting stuff done that needs to be done. Some things going to people that I want them to have it before it's thrown in the dumpsters. I think you will. Just make sure once you open a baggie, put the drills into a container so that way the cats don't knock it over. Well, and now she knows someone that does shop on Temu, so anytime she needs it. Hey, Jenny, here's the money. I need more diamond paintings. There is one I do want to finish after I get the kids' done. That I want to finish. It's a custom picture of a picture my son took that I love. So I want to do that. But I don't know. It didn't cost that much to customize it. I don't like what we're working with square drills, and it's really way too large. So I may just replace it and then throw it away to something a little bit more manageable. Because it's like maybe a 1 by 1.5 foot canvas with square drills. I just got a little corner of it done, and that's all I could do. That's all I could handle with the squares. Oh, terrific, Rhonda. That's what we needed, huh? Well, we knew it was coming. And I got to go out in that garbage tomorrow. Had all month to get something done. All month. And I wait till the very damn last minute. Maybe Craigslist or put it on eBay. Try eBay or what's that called? Something neighborhood. Is it just neighborhood? always do that, don't I, Rhonda? Wait, but I can do that tomorrow afternoon. True. What I would put on eBay is that they have to pick it up. That way, if they really want it, they have to pay the shipping. They have to book the shipping and have the shipping company pick it up. But you get paid separately just for the jukebox. I never add shipping onto big stuff like that, because here's the thing. That's the way scammers get in. They send you a check for everything, say, shipping company's coming, and it's a big scam. And the check is no good. But if you put it as pickup only, and if someone from another state wants it, they have to pay on their end the shipping company. They just pay you for the merchandise, and you don't let him book that shipping company until that check clears. I usually give the transaction either goes through eBay and it has to sit there for 2 weeks to make sure it's a good deal. Or if they send me a check, it has to sit in my bank for 30 days. Or until the bank tells me it cleared on the other end. That's the way I did with one of my wheelchairs. But the guy that bought it had to book the shipping. I didn't have nothing to do with the shipping. So be careful with that. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to try Craigslist. I'm thinking noon, Rhonda. Noon would be good. Okay, Jenny. But yeah, I could talk you through that on Facebook through Messenger if you want. But yeah, don't let them pay you the shipping, because 9 out of 10 times it's a scam. Yeah, but that's why I'm saying they have to pay for the shipping on their end. Okay? If they have you book the shipping company, 9 out of 10 times it's a scam. But if you hold that check till it clears their bank, and your bank would let you know, say, you put it in your account and you say, I want this held until it clears. Call your bank once a week, see if it's cleared. If it has, fine. But he cannot pick the item up until the check clears. That's a must. But yeah, you don't pay nothing on the shipping. Don't do nothing with shipping. That's why you put pickup only. Because if they're that interested, they'll pay for the shipping. But banks would rather you take precaution on holding that money back instead of you spending it and then you got a big ass overdraft fee and the money that wasn't there in the first place. I've done that several times. I've also, when I thought it was a scam and a check come to me, I also called the bank on the check and verify that account exists. And 9 out of 10 times, it was a stolen checkbook. So there's different ways you can protect yourself. It's these people that go out and just automatically cash it and thinks it's good. It's not true. You have to be real careful. And the reason why I know this, I almost got scammed once. And my bank caught it. So they gave me these tips. Because they don't want to deal with, like, you know, a $500 charge that you're going to have to repay, and then the overdraft fees, and then, you know, after so many days at zero, they start adding more fees. They don't want to do that. Well, sometimes they do if it's negligence, but in this case, they don't want to do that. So be real careful. I don't know. Have you tried your local newspaper? Or maybe an old bar or restaurant that's interested in something like that? Advertising to them? I love the one you sent the picture of to me. If I had the room, I'd take it in a minute. But I don't have the room. I'll never have that kind of room. Because me, I would fill it up with all 50s and 80s music. Yeah, a lot of print has went out of business. It's all online now. But how about your local newspaper? You know, I think there's a small fee for the ad, but you know, a lot of people still read their news from a newspaper, but it's online. Especially your older people. They don't peruse Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, eBay, not a whole lot. They're still stuck, even though it's online, they're still stuck with the newspaper. It's what they like. I don't know, just a suggestion. Or you could go into, on Facebook, look up vintage music. Enter some of those rooms and say you got that for sale. You know, maybe someone's looking for one. Who knows? You got to be clever on how you search for things. Because the internet's pretty big, and there's different ways of selling now. I'm trying to think of other places you can get vintage stuff. You checked your local pawn shops? See if they'd be willing to buy it. Are you talking about the one that you sent me the picture of? Because if you bought that one at that price, you could probably ask for double the price, and still a pawn shop would give you more than you paid out. But it's all a crapshoot. Buying and reselling it's a lot tougher than it used to be. There's a lot of competition out there. I'm just thinking eBay's probably your best route. That's where a lot of people go for vintage stuff. Well, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go ahead and get off here and go to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. So, you guys have a blessed night, and I will see you next Tuesday. Hopefully, I'm feeling better. I go in to get procedure done Monday, so. But you guys have a blessed week. Oh, okay. Okay. And I will get one of these crochet projects done. Which one? I don't know. Eeny, miny, mo. We'll see. Bye, Susan. Bye, Diana. Good night, guys. Good night, Helen. All right, you guys, take care. Love y'all. And I will see you next week. Bye bye.